Oh, hello mga ka-offer live for Online Filipino Freelancers. And currently, we are conducting the events. And of course, she needs no introduction. Our very own founder, CJ Cajoles. And for the very first time, discussing how to earn 6 to 7 figures in e-commerce. So, yan. So, bago tayo magsimula, antay muna tayo ng 1 to 2 minutes waiting for other people to join us. And um, so, comment lang kayo sa live stream namin. We will definitely answer you. And we're gonna be watching out in the comment section. Dapat pala sis, nilagyan ko ng music.
Ako, magpapatag po akong konti. Hello everyone! Just one, alam ba to? Kahit 2 minutes.
Sige.
Medyo to, Melo, baka antokin.
Dapat sis, sumampol ka muna. Ikaw yung mag-ano eh.
2 minutes guys and we'll begin. 148. Pag 200, let's go. Charot.
Grabe, 183 viewers na tayo.
187 na tayo.
I will seek you all my days, and I will follow all your ways, 'cause you are my only one, 'cause you are.
Okay, sis, we're now at 222. So again, she needs no introduction. Our very own founder for Online Filipino Freelancers, CJ Cajoles. I'm now giving you the floor so that we could start our 6 to 7 figures for e-commerce.
Ayan, okay. So, magandang hapon. Thank you so much guys for being here this afternoon. Are you excited? Are you excited to learn and to listen to this webinar? It's been a long while since I had my webinar on this community and off. Usually we do this at OFCon, but for today, since we have the pandemic, I will be speaking to you live, and this one is a longer version. If you notice the other live coaching that we have in this community, we are doing it like 15 to 30 minutes long, but today I am going to give you an hour-long webinar. If we might exceed to 1 to maybe 15 minutes or 30 minutes, I will give you a heads up on that. So minsan nag-off script ako, minsan napapahaba. All right, so are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, we have 341. Wow, thank you! 341 live viewers. Galing. Ang galing talaga pag off. All right, so number one, first of all, thank you so much once again for being here with us today. I want to acknowledge Team Online Filipino Freelancers who is in the background right now. They're watching as well. And Mappy, special shout out to Mappy who's handling the technicals. And here will be right by my side as I do this webinar. So thank you to our admins. Thank you for all of you who are attending the live. We have 346 live viewers. Kumbaga sa isang conference, puno na yung conference natin. So for every one of you who's watching at the comfort of your own home, whether you are in the Philippines or outside the Philippines, welcome to this webinar. I want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for coming in here today. I know that 5 p.m. you could have been, sleeping, or you could be studying or working or doing other stuff, but you decided to be here and listen to me and to this webinar as I give you some pointers about e-commerce and in life in general. So I want you to know that I am not taking that lightly. So thank you for your time. Thank you for being here with us today. And I assure you that I will give my absolute best in order for you to learn on this webinar. Some house rules lang before we really officially begin the webinar. I want you to clear all the distractions. So I am gonna be wearing my coach hat today. So I am officially a coach at this moment. I want you to clear all your distractions, whether that is phone or whatever. If you are chatting with somebody while you are watching the webinar, I want you to stay focused and 100% with me until the very end. Like I said, if you are here and you are not interested with e-commerce at all, like you're not interested in selling physical products, that is totally fine with me. I want you to listen until the very end because there will be bombshells that I put in between the entire webinar, and I want to talk to you person to person, whatever your goals are in life. So no phones, no distraction. Be in the present. Give yourself the gift of being in the present, right here, right now. Okay, so avoid chatting, avoid browsing the news feed or something like that. And then one last thing that I will be requesting for you is learning requires energy. Okay, so learning requires energy. If I ask you something, I want you to answer to me via the comment section. Just like what we're doing sa mga webinars natin. So if I threw a question at you, and yes, I am talking to you directly, it's not as a group, but as you, as an individual, please provide me the answer to the questions on the comment section. I will be reading each and every one of your comment. We're supposed to have like a physical, web seminar or workshop. However, since it's the pandemic, we decided to make it like this. And it's extremely hard, just to give you a heads up, it's extremely hard for a facilitator to talk just on the laptop without seeing the crowd. Kasi bilang isang speaker, nakaka-power yon sa speaker kapag ka nakikita niya na nagko-communicate sa kanya eye to eye yung mga students niya or yung mga audience niya. But since we don't have that luxury via Zoom or StreamYard, so I will be communicating to you directly through the comment section. And whatever question I have for you, I hope that you respond there. Is that okay? That's my first question. So I want you to write there, okay, coach, I'm listening already. Hi, Lish. Hello to my power best friend and co-coach. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to share with you my screen. Ready, guys? Share screen. Tama ba ang ginagawa ko, Madam Mappy?
Oo.
Also, sis, maybe we can also record kung kakayanin ng ano.
Oo, automatic recorded to. And by the
Thank
way,
you.
guys, this will be recorded after nung live. Automatic ma-record siya. And I'll make sure na it will be downloaded and it will be uploaded for our reference as well. So, sis, na-click mo na yung share screen.
Ay, sorry.
Okay lang yan.
Entire screen ba tayo? Sige, mag-entire screen tayo.
Yan. And you're live with the share screen.
Okay. Usually kasi guys, PowerPoint presentation to. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin. Pasensya na rin sa braces, ha? Medyo may hangin yung aking voice. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin. Wow, 500 live people. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate that. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin. And by the end of this webinar, I want you to have one goal in mind, that you will know how to ethically profit in this pandemic. Ayan. So, but of course, there will be in between, like I said, so makinig ka lang, and there will be other, probably realizations in life in general, not only in e-commerce. Okay. How many of you have attended a webinar before? Raise your hands. I'm watching the comment section. So, may mga nakapanood ba na, yes, there, hi Rich, this live will be available, after. Yan. So, how many of you here have attended a live webinar before? Raise your hands. Parang hindi ko nakakita. Yan. Okay, very good. Thank you. Oh, first time to hear a webinar. Okay. So how many of you have noticed what is done at the end of the webinar? Sino yung mga suki na mga webinar, and ano yung common na ginagawa ng isang facilitator kapag ka nasa end na ng webinar? Anyone? Like I said, I will communicate to you via comment section. Webinar, and what? Yes, selling, survey, sales pitch. Very good. Correct. There is a sales pitch after every webinar. And today, we will break that norm. That's the normal thing eh. Okay, so for those of you who are first time na nakapanood ng isang live webinar, at the end of every webinar, there will be a pitch or call to action there is a pitch for a course, for something that facilitator is selling. So they will give value first in the beginning, and then there's a pitch at the end. But there is something na there is how do you say that? There's a caveat to that. What usually happens is that ako, as a person as someone who is watching the webinar, so maganda yung webinar, I've learned a lot. But then at the back of my mind, while I am watching that webinar, naiisip ko, magkano ba yung course sa dulo? Diba? So parang ako, distracted ako myself. I am distracted like, how much kaya yung webinar na ibabagsak niya sa dulo? Okay? So today, tatapusin na natin yan. So we will be selling in the first 2 minutes of this webinar, so you no longer have to think about that pitch in the end. Parang, tapos tatanggalin na natin yung parang palaisipan or yung palaisipan na yun, like what is the pitch at the end of this. I will pitch to you in the beginning of this webinar so that you will now focus on what you are going to learn for the rest of the webinar. Okay? All right. So I will tell you to take action in order for you not only to survive, but to thrive in this economy. Ang ibig sabihin ng thrive is that you are more than surviving. Okay? So ayan na, let's just get this out of the way already. So because a lot of webinars are doing the pitch in the end. So today, I'm gonna break that norm and say to you, eto siya, eto yung course na to. Now, here is my full disclaimer to you. If ever you attend and become my mentee and you decided that I will become your mentor, that is a bonus for me. But my end goal today is you finish this webinar, whether you attend the OFF or not. Kung hindi mo i-avail yung OFF, that is completely 100% okay with me. Because like I said, sa gitna ng webinar na to, meron ka mga iba't ibang klaseng mapupulot na maaaring matuto ka na, like more than enough for you today. Is that okay with you guys? Yan. So even if you do not purchase, that is totally fine with me. For those of you who don't know me and are first-timers here in Online Filipino Freelancers, my name is CJ Cajoles. I am the founder of this group, which amazingly, we already have 237,000 members. I have what do you call this? I'm an online coach. Also, this is the OFF University na itinatag natin in 2018. We do have about 1,000 students, local and global. I do own a coffee brand right now, which is Kopify PH. Side plug, you can check that website or that Facebook page after this webinar. Don't worry, you are in good hands because I am certified by Blair Singer. If you don't know Blair Singer, he is the advisor of Robert Kiyosaki, and he is the trainer of all the highest paid coaches in the whole world. So I have been certified by this amazing person. That's why you are in good hands. And I have appeared on several media outlets like GMA7, DZBB, ANC, On the Money, TV5, Philippine Inquirer, and Philippine Star. So hopefully sa FHM soon. Charot lang. Ayan. All right. So that's me. This is my background. Just in case you don't know me and this is your first time that you are seeing me on a webinar. So for the pitch, batch 9 will begin on October 1. This is the final batch for this year. The regular price is 30,000 pesos. This is going to be 4 weeks intensive training with me and with the other coaches that we have. We will provide you with techniques on how you can do product research, and we will reveal some of the products that are winning already and products that we have already won and currently running, and we are also going to provide you with the suppliers. And the suppliers na kinukuhanan namin ng mga products. We have 100 plus pre-recorded videos on this group. And there's going to be a weekly live coaching, 1 hour weekly. So, ibig sabihin, wherever you are in the world, kahit nasa US ka or magpapalit tayo ng timeline, like 12-hour difference, it doesn't matter because you are going to watch the pre-recorded videos. So, ni-record ko na to lahat in advance para kahit anong oras mo siya panoorin, you're gonna be listening to me. And yes, I'm the one talking on the webinar. Mauumay ka sa boses ko because it's 100 hours there. 100 videos right there. And then, yung iba nga kahit sa pagtulog nila, naririnig nila yung boses ni Coach. So, yan. So, that will be, and then there will be a community after this. You can ask any questions at any point. You also have a lifetime access for this. So, any update on Facebook ads, we will be updating the course. You will get the update as well. And there will be bonus as well, like how to. So 4 bonuses: how to become a Lazada seller. We also have a free chatbot marketing courtesy of Sir Ruben. You have free Shopify themes. 2 Shopify themes yung ibibigay namin dito, worth 18,000 pesos. So sa themes pa lang, bawing-bawi ka na. Kahit yung themes na lang yung binayaran mo, tapos libre na lahat. And there will also be certification. I do provide certification right after. Once you have finished my program, you will be able to get the certification. Wherein, let's say for example, gusto mong maging e-commerce VA, virtual assistant, pwede kang ma-hire ng mga clients with a premium fee, of course, dahil you are certified graduate of OFF University. Ibig sabihin, dumaan ka sa matinding training, so hindi ka basta-basta ang caliber mo. Okay? So yan ang OFF University lahat. Since you are part of this webinar, we will give you the early bird promo still. That is 25,000 for the webinar early bird with free boxes of Kopify. May question si Lish, meron din ba yung Shopee or same lang siya na how to become a Lazada seller? The idea sis is pretty much the same. Although hindi kasi ako mga Shopee talaga, more on Lazada kami. Pero the idea of selling organically there is pretty much the same. All right, and then you have 25,000. So you save 5,000 on this. And if you do this right, if you do the program correctly, I promise you that nakaka-ROI ang mga estudyante ng OFU in just 2 weeks. So, bawi mo na agad yung pinang-enroll mo dun sa program if you do this correctly. And there are so many testimonials, hindi ko na iisa-isahin. Yes, I'm referring to Mr. Ruben Cabantug for the chatbot marketing. All right, so before we begin, that is the end of my pitch. We will now focus on the learnings on the webinar. I want you to get a pen and a paper. Please write down as many notes as you can on this webinar because I prepared a lot for you. Are you ready? Type ready. Are you ready? Eric, pwede ba artist na tulad ko dyan? Pwede naman sir, basta gwapo, pwedeng mag-e-com. Okay. Success is a learnable skill. Wherever you are, in your house, are you in your kwarto or sa sala or sa kusina or wherever you are, I want you to tell yourself right now that success is a learnable skill. Say that to yourself. Success is a learnable skill. That's why the past does not equal the future. O yan pasabog agad. Unang sentence pa lang. Success is a learnable skill. How many of you here want to become successful this 2020 and continuous on next year? So success is a learnable. The keyword there is a learnable. Success is a learnable skill. That's why your past doesn't equal your future. Walang pinanganak na marunong na ng Facebook ads. Walang pinanganak na magaling na sa sales or marketing or video editing or whatever skill that you are thinking of right now. These are all learnable skills. If you will ask me today, Coach, hindi ako magaling magbenta. Coach, hindi ako marunong ng Facebook ads. Coach, nahihiya akong magbenta. I want you to know that I'm a graduate of journalism. And hindi ako magaling magsulat noon, pero naaaral naman yan. Coach, hindi ako magaling sa ad copy, sa paggawa ng ads, sa paggawa ng image and all that. Nobody's born like that. These are all learned skills. Repeatable, trainable, and transferable. And I always say this, parang just a shortcut para maalala nyo to. It's an LRT, okay? So, learned, repeatable, and trainable. So, naaaral natin lahat ng mga skills na pwede mong gamitin to fuel you and to pack you, to pack you. Sorry, parang nagmura lang doon. To become a millionaire that you wanna be. Sorry, may braces. Light lang yung usapan natin. Kinakabahan kasi si Coach, kaya nawala ba ako? Am I still here?
Yes, you're still here.
Okay. Si Lord kasi nag-comment na wala po. Lord, check mo yung reset kang router. Ayan. All right, so why do we need to be in the e-commerce space today? Number one, the job economy is already dying. Okay, so listen to this, guys. Very, very important. The job economy is already dying. The concept kasi ng job was created to produce workers in the industrial age. So normally, yung job economy, we exchange our time for money, right? So until now naman, some of us or many of us are in the job economy. So we devote 8 to 10 hours of our time every single day in exchange for money. So that's the job economy. Most people spend their time or their entire lives trying to get more money by doing the very same exact thing. Think about that. Full-time jobs are now disappearing. That's why freelancers like us are so in demand and are, how do you say that? In demand and napapanahon because we are now shifting to the skill economy. Ang hirap na may braces na may letter S, my golly. Okay, so let's shift to skill economy. Dahan-dahan. Skill for money. Okay, so in the skill economy, skills pay the bills. Can you say that with me, guys? Aloud, skills pay the bills. Ayan. All right. So this is the obsolete cycle, and I'm going to prove to you why this cycle is not working anymore. Thank you. We're almost 600 live viewers. Amazing, guys. Thank you so much. Ayan. So let me prove to you that the old thinking is already obsolete. For those of you who are watching first-time webinars at hindi kayo naka-attend ng webinar ng any mentor at all, this is gonna be really value sa inyo talaga. So number one, we go to school, correct? Ito yung nakasanayan natin. We go to school. However, the education system is already out of date. I myself, I'm an advocate of homeschooling. How many of you believe na yung algebra at lahat ng mga pinag-aralan natin when we were high school and college, they are no longer applicable or hindi naman talaga natin na-i-apply to sa totoong buhay natin? In our education system, hindi tayo tinuruan how to manage emotions. That's why our emotion, especially the millennials, are all over the place, right? We are self-entitled because no one taught us how to handle emotions. The education system did not provide that for us. Hindi tayo tinuruan how to manage our money. Hindi rin tayo tinuruan how to become an entrepreneur. The skill that the education system that we have is outdated. And this is based on memorization. Di ba pinapamemorize yung elements, yung periodic table, pinapamemorize yung mga history. We're in right now kasi may Google na. I remember one time, sabi ng facilitator sa homeschool namin, ikaw as a parent, facilitator ka na lang. Gone are the days na 100% of the knowledge are coming from the teachers. Kasi right now, in 2020, pwede mo nang ma-verify kung tama ba yung sinasabi ng teacher sa'yo, ng professor mo. Because there's already Google. And most of the time, you can already validate if it's right or wrong because there's already an internet. Right? So, ganun na siya ngayon. Number 2, you have to get good grades. The myth here, or the way we debunk this, is that the degree is becoming worthless. How many of you here are into your jobs, for example, call centers, na ang layo naman talaga nung course mo, di ba? Hindi related. Nurse graduate, pero thank you for calling. So, hindi match yung degree natin, and it's becoming worthless right now. So, we are asked to find a safe and secure job, but jobs are not available. Correct? So, ang daming nawawala ng mga trabaho. People also ask us to climb the corporate ladder. Okay, so nagkaroon ka na ng trabaho and then you're going to climb the corporate ladder. But guess what? Companies are already going bankrupt. Even before the pandemic, this has been happening already. We were also asked to work 40 years, but the industries are also being disrupted at the moment. We are also asked, ideally in the world, that you have to retire comfortably and travel the world. However, in the real world, we have no pension, we have no savings, and we have no income. So if you have been still following the old thinking, the traditional way, I want to challenge you. What is going on? There's something that you really need to do and work on right now. So forget the normal, and this is the new normal. Most people are in the wait and see mentality. If you are like this and you're listening to me right now, you are going to lose. So you need to act really, really fast. We are not going back to the old ways, guys. Many people, ganito yung thinking nila. I hope things will go back to the normal. Hope is not a strategy, guys. It's not a strategy. So if you are here thinking na sana bumalik pa tayo sa dati, we will never go back. We will adapt to the new normal. Whether matapos yung COVID or not, or whatever happens to us in 2021, things have already changed. COVID has already disrupted the pattern. And e-commerce is the next big thing, if not the big thing right now. Okay, so we are not going back to the old ways. So if your strategy right now, or you're listening to this, is that sana or hope, I'm hoping this, okay? Hope is not a strategy. You must have a strategy in this pandemic. Do you already have one? If not, that's okay. Keep listening. How many of you here are learning so far? I want to see in the comment section before I move on. At hihigop lang ako ng Kopify. Right. Sad truth, right? Thank you, Joyce. Are you guys learning? We have 632 live viewers. Thank you so much. So, higop lang din ng kape, get water, and then pen and paper. Okay, very good. Yeah, I'm asking you right now, are you learning? Okay. So, nakabukas yung cellphone ko ha, nakikita ko lahat ng mga comments ninyo. So, I'm definitely talking to you right now. So, ang scenario ko dito is that I have my laptop on presenting to you, and I have my cell phone on the side. I'm seeing all your comments as they go through. Thank you so much. Let's continue. So most people do not have an income problem. This is a bombshell, guys. I hope that you really listen to this very closely. Most people don't have income problem. They have skills problem. For example, yung hotel industry, they have the skills naman talaga. Diba? Hotel, airport, yung mga ganyan. So they have the skills. mga flight attendants, mga nasa reception, they have the skill to talk to people, di ba? Inaral naman nila yan. But due to COVID, their skill set is not needed today. That's the sad truth. And the skills do not match the need. There was one time that I saw something about a drone. So, kahapon, binili ko yung asawa ko ng drone na napakamahal. Hello sa mga mahilig sa drone dyan. So, what we did was, so we bought the drone. I just remember a picture na merong isang photographer na nakasakay sa eroplano. And then, dun sa collage na yon sa baba nun, pinakita yung drone. So, comparison. I want you to imagine that right now. Gone are the days that when you shoot something, you no longer need to have the photographer and yung driver ng eroplano ngayon. You only need drone. And if you are somebody who's relying on your skills, na feeling mo, 10 years from now, hindi ka maaapektuhan ng AI, you better think again. What is your skill at the moment? Kaya ka bang palitan ng AI? AI, artificial intelligence, guys. Yung mga machines like Alexa and Siri. I want you to imagine your life 10 to 20 years from now. Where are you? Where are we? I don't know. We will keep on evolving. Okay? But all I'm saying is that I'm not saying that 10 to 20 years from now, I'm still going to be very successful or rich. We are all adapting. So we need to adapt to the change. I want you to know, as my student and as someone who's listening right now, papakiramdaman mo yung takbo ng trend. Don't settle. So always learn something new. So for example, kung magaling ka noon na mag-drawing, like si Eric, for example, I have my titos na napakagaling nila talaga mag-drawing ng comics. Sobrang galing, hands down galing. Pero, nung naging digital na lahat, hindi na sila nakasabay. May mga, ano bang tawag doon, yung Wacom ba yun, Eric? Those people who can draw on their tablets. Sadly, hindi nila nasabayan yung era na yon. So, na-stuck sila doon sa traditional way ng pagdodrawing. And they don't have much clients anymore because most of the clients are looking for digital. That's what I'm saying. So, make sure that we do adapt. Okay? Don't settle. So let me ask you, as an entrepreneur, as a freelancer, do you have a highly valuable skill that companies are willing to pay for? I'm talking to you freelancers. Do you have a skill that can run a 6 to 7 figure business? Yes or no? Wag mo nang i-comment. Baka no yung sagot. Anyway, most of us naman wala talaga. That's why we are learning this webinar. That's why we are teaching you this. That's why we are coming up with many guest speakers in OFF community so that you can learn. And of course, there's YouTube and YouTube and Google where you can study. Ano ba yung mga highly valuable skills na pwedeng ma-acquire ng isang freelancer? That's for another topic though, because we are focusing on e-commerce here. All right. So this is a very powerful image that I saw a few days ago. So let's read this together. Someone made 1 million from copywriting. Someone made 1 million from selling ice cream, from real estate, from e-commerce. So the truth is, there is no best way to make money. And I agree on this. There is no best way. Maraming paraan para maging milyonaryo ka. Every business works if you put in the work. You have to find what works for you. That's why this webinar is not only for those who will be appealing to e-commerce. This is in general. I'm only focusing on e-com because that's my strength. That's what I've been doing for the past years. So how many of you here, let me go ahead and ask you on the comment section, how many of you here would like to become a millionaire? Raise your hand. Do you want to become a millionaire? And there is nothing wrong with becoming a millionaire because you need to do it. You need to be successful for your loved ones. Some people would say, okay naman ako kahit naman kumikita lang ako ng, let's say, 50,000 a month or 40,000 or basta maitawid ko lang yung pamilya ko sa gutom. You know what? If you're going to work hard anyway, lakahan mo na yung pangarap mo. Kung magpapakahirap ka rin lang naman, dream big. If not for yourself, for your family at least. Who's your biggest why right now? I want you to think. Who's your biggest why? Is it your family? Is it your kids? Some people are very, I don't want to say hypocrite, but maybe ganun talaga sila, that they're settling for, okay lang mababa yung pangarap. Ako kasi I refuse to believe in that. Dream big, kasi marami kang tutulungan eh. I want you to know that you are not here for yourself alone, but you are here for many people. You have a mission. Hindi ka nilagay ni Lord sa mundong ito para magtrabaho ng 8 oras sa isang araw. And that's it. Until you grow old. That's why we discuss the old thinking, right? Because there is a way. There are different ways in order for you to be successful. So that's a wake-up call for everybody. Working from home is no longer a privilege. It's a necessity. And the ability to generate income from home is also now a necessity. Okay? Yes. My biggest why, of course, is my family. Ayan, anak ko from my family. Yes, correct. Dream big for them. Kung sa palagay mo, ikaw, ako kasi ganun din ako, okay na ako. Ako kasi, di ba, come on guys, kung ikaw lang sa sarili mo, sasabihin mo, okay na ako. Okay naman na talaga tayo, di ba? Hindi tayo masyadong mataas yung pangarap natin for ourselves. Okay na kahit hindi ka naman nakakabili ng magarbong sasakyan, magandang bahay, kahit paulit-ulit yung damit mo, kahit luma na. Kasi we are already, what do you call this? Settling there. So, but for the people who we love, yeah. So there was a question here by Maggie, are you already a millionaire? My answer is yes. That's why I am teaching this, so that I can help you become a millionaire as well. Yun. I'll end there. Actually, it's more than a millionaire, but that's why we're serving this, because we know that there is a way. I was once like you guys. So for you who don't know me, my background is 2011. I am also a freelancer. Like you, ganyan lang din ako nagsimula. Galing ako sa BPO. Galing ako sa isang mahirap na pamilya. And then 2016 was my first 1 million pesos through affiliate marketing. Nakuha ko yung 1 million ko 2016, and then I ventured to e-commerce, and then na doble, na triple, na 5 times, na 10 times yung 1 million na yon. Kasi inalagaan naman yon, at nag-aral ako ng ibang skills na maaaring magpalago nung money na yon. So that's why I am telling you this. And you are correct. You can't have a blind leading the blind, right? So don't worry, you are in good hands. I know what I am doing, and I know what I am teaching you. Okay. Why e-commerce is one of the best options in 2020. Okay, papasok na tayo sa hi Lish. Hello sa isang multimillionaire po. You know what? Sometimes we thought, let me just pause right there. Since Lish is also watching here. We were so, Lish is my best friend, and she's the Amazon queen in the Philippines. So, multimillionaire din yan. We were so, alam mo yun, usually talagang hindi ka naman, you don't brag about it. Hindi ka maglalakad sa mall like saying, oh, milyonaryo ako or something, I'm successful. No, you don't do that. However, sa tawag ng tungkulin, there are people who are challenging us na, talaga ba? Narating mo na ba yan? O ganyan. Patingin nga ng screenshot mo, di ba, Lish, na? Patingin nga ng kinita mo. So, minsan, na-force kami na ipakita because people need validation. And we're not doing it para magyabang. Like, I have 683 viewers right now. Wag niyo akong budulan, ah. But yeah, you can't teach something that you don't know. Right? I mean, I agree on that. You will become a fake guru, or you will become a fake mentor when you do that. So, the long story is, yeah, humble. I want to say that in a very humble way, that yes, we have already achieved multi-million. Pagka 1 million, 0.1 ba, multi-million na yung tawag doon. So kaya pinapasa namin sa inyo. Remember, this webinar, guys, is free. I am lending you my time, my energy, and my life. So, gusto ko kayong hilahin paakyat, pataas. We could have just, we could be sitting down and manood na lang ako ng Netflix for all I care, di ba? But I care for this community. Alam yan ng mga matatagal na sa OFF. We give value for 5 years. 24/7, walang hinto ang mga admin na mag-approve ng mga posts, mag-review ng mga posts, tulungan yung mga tao because we deeply care. Kasi naniniwala kami na hindi dapat mag-stop sa amin yung blessing. At kung nakikinig ka dito, ikaw ang susunod na millionaire. Claim it in your heart right now. Hindi tayo nagpapawiran dito pero naniniwala ako that if you truly believe you deserve it, do you deserve it? Now, let me ask you a question. Nag-iinit na si Coach. Do you deserve it? Do you deserve 1 million? Do you deserve to become a millionaire? Yes or no? Now, I want you to answer on the comment section. I'm reading the comment section right now. Do you believe you deserve to become a millionaire? Do you need to earn it? If your answer is yes, you have to prove it. And we have to work on it together. Okay? Right. So, right. Okay, let's go. Right. Okay, so pupunta na tayo sa e-com. Babahapiwan ko lang yung e-commerce. Pahapiyaw lang ng e-commerce and then babalik tayo sa mga realization in life. Okay? So why e-commerce is one of the best options right now? Number 1, ang e-com is low cost of entry. Pag sinabi nating e-commerce, guys, ito yung mga online selling. Maraming klase ng e-commerce. May Amazon, may eBay, ano pa ba? May Shopify, of course. Ano pa ba? Anything, kaya siya e-commerce because it's in the internet. It's on the web. Okay? So one of the reasons why local e-commerce is the best is that it's a low cost of entry. Yeah, go ahead and claim to become a millionaire. There's nothing wrong with that. Remember, you're not doing this for yourself, okay? So you guys deserve it. Everyone deserves it. But the question is, sino lang yung magtatrabaho who will be working hard enough to prove to the universe or to prove to God that you deserve that million? Okay, balik tayo doon. Nahahype na kayo sa chat. Ang ingay ng chat room. Yes, very good, guys. I love the energy. Okay, so
Yes.
low cost of entry tayo sa e-com. Compared to the franchising or real estate, the capital here is low. If you were going to ask me how much do you need to become an entrepreneur on e-commerce, I'd say 30 to 50,000 initially is okay na. Local e-commerce. When we say local e-commerce, we're selling in Lazada, we're selling in Shopify using our own website, and then we sell on the Filipinos dito. COD, ganyan, parang Lazada, Shopee, ganyan, okay? And once you learn it, you can make money forever. The knowledge is yours to keep. So I am going to offer you this course. And then, whatever happens to you, sa'yo na yun eh. Sa'yo na yung knowledge na yun. Ang Shopify ay magkaiba sa Shopee. Magkaiba sila. Sinagot ko lang, Miss Maria. Alright, so, nasan ako? I have a student. Makwento ko lang. I hope you're here. Pero hindi ko napapangalanan, but maybe she's watching right now. I have a mentee na recently lang siya ay nabudol. Makwento ko lang. So she lost 100,000 pesos altogether. Hindi 100 cash yung worth nun. Alahas, cellphone, and all that. Yung mga nahihypnotize, guys, na dati hindi ako naniniwala talaga sa ganyan until it happened to one of my closest friends. So, long story short, nabudol siya. She lost 100,000 on that specific day. And hanggang ngayon, very traumatic sa kanya yung experience na yon. But you know what's amazing about her? She said, kaya kong mabawi yung 100,000 na yan. And that is true. Because you already have the knowledge. If you're going to ask me, what is something that I do have? And the other mentors would answer the same thing. Kung nawala sa'yo ang lahat ng bagay, nawala sa'yo yung popularity mo, nawala sa'yo yung pera mo, nawala sa'yo lahat, paano ka magsisimula ulit? My answer there is, kapag meron kang knowledge. kung meron ka nang naitanim sa'yo na knowledge, kahit na anong mawala pa sa'yo, wag lang yung utak mo, wag lang yung mindset mo. You can start again, all over again from scratch. Okay? So, I hope you remember that. So, sa of you, tuturuan ka namin like this. Maraming poweran sa of you. Meron tayong live coaching na ganito once a week. Magsawa ka. Once you learn it, you can make the money. The knowledge is yours to keep forever. Number 2 reason why you have to be in e-commerce, it's a low inventory. So unlike the branding, mataas na level na yung private label, yung Amazon, ganyan, and halimbawa yung Kopify, medyo malaki yung puhunan namin doon kapag ka nagba-branding ka. You can actually start as low as 10 pieces lang to test. Anong ibig sabihin nun? 10, halimbawa, gusto mo magbenta ng diffuser. You can start with 10 pieces lang that you can find in Lazada or you can find in Shopee. Something like that. Okay? And you can immediately change your items naman. If Facebook ads will tell you it's not working, kasi may data yan eh. So, babasahin natin si Facebook ads. Kapag nag-launch ka ng isang, halimbawa, gusto mo mag-sell ng makeup, and Facebook ads will tell you, hey, you're not selling anything, wala kang sales. You can change your item immediately. Hindi kagaya ng halimbawa Kopify PH namin na naglabas kami dito ng 10,000 boxes agad. It's not like that. That's not what I'm teaching here. You can start with low inventory. Mabilis ka ring magpapalit ng product to make sure lang na hindi ka hindi ka matetenggahan ng items. Next, you can sell at your own schedule. So no need dito for sick leave or VL. You can schedule your own hours, work as much or as little as you want, and you answer to no one, like you're really the boss here, and your success and your failure depends on your hands. Yes, kapag nag-enroll sa OFF, magbibigay kayo ng ideas. Yeah, we really hammer on product research here, guys. Tuturo namin sa inyo ano ba yung mga product, ano yung mga ideas na pwede nyo i-sell, which is effective and which are not effective to sell. You can also get results fast. You can earn potentially 50,000. At totoo to 50,000 in your first week, 100,000 in a month. You may not get 1 million agad, and that's totally okay. But it's a far greater earning than a normal payout than the average person. No income ceiling. You dictate how much you earn on e-commerce. So as you scale your business and as you grow, your income also grows. Imagine, for example, employee ka right now, or you're handling a client. If you're asking someone, like, ask for a raise, like 5%. What if the client says, no, we're not increasing your salary this year, or we're not increasing your payout this year? I want you to know, guys, that the best way to predict the future is to create one. How many of you believe in that? The best way to create the future is to create one. That's why we are pushing you to become entrepreneurs. At least for me. I know many people are not into becoming an entrepreneur. Merong mga talagang wired yung brain nila and yung DNA nila to become an employee. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. Hindi natin dinedebunk dito yung mga employees, but we are here to make more entrepreneurs. Ako personally, since you're listening to me right now, naniniwala ako na ang magsasalba sa Pilipinas ay mga entrepreneur. In order to become number one, how do you call that? First world country. How I wish. Maging first world country tayo. Only entrepreneurs will be able to do that. But I'm not going political, so skip na natin dyan. Alright. Okay, kapit kayo, guys. Magpapakita ko ng mga konting result, konting poweran. So, kumuha lang ako ng mga konting screenshots sa mga estudyante ko. I have 1,000 students in the Philippines right now. But I just selected a few kasi mauubos ang oras natin kung papakita ko sa inyo lahat ng result. The website is theoffuniversity.com. Theoffuniversity.com. Nandun yung mga karamihan ng mga results din. So, pwede nyo makita. So, ito sabi niya dito, 98,000 yung ad spend niya. Ad spend, ibig sabihin yung ginastos niya sa Facebook ads. Ad spend. And then she got 1.1 million in sales. 2 buwan pa lang yung store na to, ha? 2 months store. So 1 million, okay na sa'yo, 1 million gross sales. 2 months, pero like 100,000. So it's like times 10 yung bumalik sa kanya. Next, this is Marie Sarte. She was a Globe manager na naging estudyante natin sa OFF. Notice na yung dashboard niya, actually hindi to updated. Pero napansin mo yung April and May niya, she went over 500,000. So 500,000 mahigit. Net ito during pandemic. Sino sa inyo ang nakakuha ng like more than 500,000 pesos during pandemic? And this is selling online, guys. E-commerce ito. Naglagay lang siya ng mga iba't ibang report because this is her dashboard. So a little bit of branding too. These are people who have shown results on e-commerce. This month, 3 million. This month, 1.6. This month, 1.2. This month, 833. These are multiple orders directly on just a few minutes. How many of you would like to have these results? Is this easy, guys? Definitely not. But you have a coach to help you on this. You have like 6 coaches with me na galing din ng OFF who will be helping you on this. This one is one of my favorite students. Sorry, bias. She started with me September 2019. So, nag-enroll siya sa OFF 2019. And this screenshot is very, very recent lang. 11.9 million gross sales in 1 year. It's like kumikita siya ng 1 million in a month consistently. This is gross sales. Ibig sabihin ng gross, kasama dito yung puhunan niya pa sa Shopify at sa Facebook ads. Pag inilabas natin yon, siguro pagpalagay na natin na kumikita siya ng kalahating milyon isa-isang buwan. Kalahating milyon, mauubos mo ba yung 500,000 in a month? O pagpalagay mo ng, sige, 400,000 na lang. Conservative na. Consistent to Would you like something like that? Bawi ba yung enrollment fee mo ng 400,000? And there's so many guys, so many success stories of you. Trust me, guys. I mean, I could show you a lot of stuff right now. However, I don't want to be so mayabang. Charot lang. But these are the...
Ako mag-share kahit konti.
Sure.
Guys, meron akong ni-refer dati. Member siya ng OFF. Nag-message siya sa akin. Si Jonah Alarcon yun. Sabi niya, hesitant siya. Sabi niya, nag-message siya sa akin. Sabi niya, Miss Mappy, worth it pa talaga yung enrollment? And ang sagot ko, yes. Worth it yung enrollment, especially for me. E-commerce VA ako, dalawa yung route na pwede nyong i-take. Either magiging store owner kayo and you will do it locally or internationally. But for me, ang route na tinake ko is e-commerce VA and I'm serving international clients. I have multiple clients. I used to have 6 to 7, but now I'm just maintaining 3. And for one of my clients, he is paying me $222 per week. Per week po yun.
Wow.
So again, if you are paying, this is a premium coaching service. And what you're getting is a lifetime of coaching, not just one. So, kung tatanungin niyo po ako, hindi dahil po sa admin po ako, kung tatanungin niyo po ako, yes, worth it po yung enrollment ninyo. Kasi makikita niyo yung journey, not only your journey, but your classmates' journey. And it's really up to you what route to take. So, meron pa akong friend ngayon, nag-message siya sa akin. Sabi niya, Mappy, I need help. I need to enroll. I'd be happy to cargo you and assist you. And just like with John Alarcon, I'm really happy and excited for you to also take this opportunity that you could have and share the same mentor as I have. I've been with OFF for a year and a half, guys, and you can see my growth. So I'm hoping that I can also share it with you guys. So, yan ang patotoo ko. CJ.
Thank you. And maraming mga alumni dito na nanonood. Hello guys, shout out. Pakitingin naman yung mga stars niya, yung mga results niya. Like Brenda, okay, proud student here. It's super worth it. It will change your life. Ayan, so marami tayong mga alumni dito na nandito ngayon. Okay, ito pa si Jack pala to. Shout out kay Jack. This is Stakeholders PH, sponsored. Jack, libre naman ng Wagyu. Diyan, pinapakita ko yung store mo. This is ang brand na to, pwede kayong umorder dito ng steak. And I am personally overseeing this page. Minomonitor ko to at minimentor ko tong taon na to. So, lumaki na yung brand niya like this because of OFF University. Grabe na, sa simula pa lang ako ng slides ko, 6:00 na. Bibilisan ko na lang, guys. Sabi ko sa inyo, matagal lang mag-discuss. Okay lang ba mag-extend tayo ng kanin? Like mga 1 and 30 minutes. Ayos lang. Marami
Go
pa
lang, sis. Go.
Ayan. Mamaya tayo mag-check ng mga questions about OFU. Okay. Hi, Zem. Mga alumni nandito. Okay. So, number 6. Balik na tayo sa slides, guys. Na-hype kayo ng mga numbers? Biglang umingay. Ayan. So, stuck on your success. Unlike a job, your success is not necessarily transferable. Dito sa e-com, matututo ka ng sales, ng marketing, ng copywriting, ng negotiation, ng video editing. Pwede mong gamitin lahat yan. Like Mappy said, you can become an e-commerce VA naman. It doesn't have to be like an entrepreneurial route all the time. You can be hired as a consultant, guys, an e-commerce consultant, not an ordinary VA. Kasi may general VA and there are niche-based VA. Wherein, you can charge as much as you want. Thank you, guys. I probably think I'll be extending a little bit more. Okay, number 7, ride on the most in-demand business model during the pandemic. Napansin nyo ba na lahat kayo ay na bumibili online, especially nung pandemic? Kasi kailangan, di ba? Online selling is king right now. So with people opting to shop online, you guys have the great advantage. That's why we are showing this to you. COVID has forced a massive number of small and medium businesses to go online. I remember there was one time Shopify was interviewed and they were asking for like 10-year plan growth. Na-achieve nila yon nung last quarter lang because of COVID. That is the power of e-commerce right now. 80% nag-boom ang e-commerce because of the pandemic. While a lot of companies are going bankrupt, ang e-commerce raised to the roof talaga yung sales because of this. Okay, so I hope that you realize the power of e-commerce right now. So this is e-commerce picture in 10,000 foot view. There are 2 routes that you can take here. The drop shipping style, meaning to say this is an international store. You listen, guys. You can find US-based suppliers. I will not recommend China suppliers anymore because ang haba ng process. Like, it will take a product to go to your customer in like 30 days. Find US-based suppliers if you are going to do the drop shipping style. I'm also doing Google Ads right now, Google Shopping. So maybe one day, ipapakita ko rin sa inyo ano na yung itsura ng store ko at magkano na yung kinikita niya dun sa Google Ads. But we will do the drop shipping style and we will follow finding US-based suppliers. Sa lahat ng mga na-late at nagtatanong ngayon kung paano mag-enroll at how much, sa umpisa po ng webinar ko siya sinabi. Mamaya po i-wrap up ko pagkatapos ng video na to. Pero panoorin nyo muna the rest. Stop muna yung questions how to enroll. We will do that later on. I want you to focus again, guys, on the webinar, okay? So focus ulit tayo dun sa slides. Mamaya na tayo mabaliw ulit. Where to enroll, we will answer that later on. But please focus more on the webinar slides that I'm showing you right now. Number 2 is the local fulfillment, all based in the Philippines. Majority of the OFF University students are doing local fulfillment. Even me, I'm also doing local fulfillment because mas maliit ang capital dito at mas easier to penetrate ang Philippine market. Kasi konti lang yung budget na kailangan. So what are you going to do if you want to launch an e-commerce store? Step 1, you need to find an audience or niche. Bibilisan ko lang to pasadahan ko. Take screenshots if you want. I don't care. Go ahead and get the screenshots. Number 1, you can find a general store or you can create a niche store. Pag sinabi nating niche, this is a very specific genre with a very passionate audience. For example, mga mahilig sa pet products, you can sell that. Mga mahilig sa music, you can sell guitars or piano or whatever or accessories relating to music. Mga clothing, yan. Mga parents, these are very passionate niche. Yung mga mahilig bumili ng mga gamit ng bata, that's also a niche. What else? Mga makeup, mga skincare, yan. So you can either choose. So kung gusto mong mag-e-com ito yung mga suggestions ko sa'yo right now, mga actionable steps na pwede mong gawin ngayong gabi. Okay, so step 1, find an audience and decide if you're going to do a general store or a niche store. Ang example ng general store is that you can, yes, may replay for everyone who's late. Examples of general stores ay in super malls like SM, Lazada, Amazon, or Shopee, where you can see anything and everything from pet, to electronics, to kitchenware, to baby products, to makeup, to shoes. Di ba lahat nandito? So you can create something like this as well, a general store. And I suggest dito ka magsimula. If you're a newbie, like a beginner, everyone must start as a general store. Kung hindi mo pa kabisado yung niche, like I don't know really kung ano yung language ng niche na yon specifically. Okay, just for you to test the waters, go to general store. Another example is the niche stores. Like yan, Nike, di ba? Ang Nike ay, pag sinabi mong Nike, sapatos lang naman yung binibenta nila. You don't see electronics here, right? O kaya pet foods. Ganyan. Hi, Zach! Special shout out, Zach. Oy, finicture ko yung steak mo, Zach. Baka naman. Charot lang. Ayan. Okay, you say also healthy options. Makikita mo dito puro supplements, mga healthy stuff. You don't see shoes here naman. Or Mac products. Okay, so these are, I hope you get the idea between general and niche store. So for the beginners, I would highly suggest you go general store. Step number 2. Bibilisan ko lang guys ha. Find the unique, ang sakit ng braces. Find unique products to sell. So kapag nakapili ka na, ng general ba siya or niche yung gusto mong pasukin, this time, you are going to find the products to solve the problem. An entrepreneur solves a problem. Always remember that, guys. Nagsusolve tayo ng problema ng mga tao. So find something that solves a problem at hanggat maaari, your product must be unique hanggat maaari. Something like hindi nila nakikita sa mall. Something na bago sa paningin nila. You can also find things in Alibaba. So step number 3, where to find suppliers. You can find your products in Alibaba, Divisoria, Lazada, and Shopee. You can actually sell the products na nasa Shopee or nasa Lazada at a higher price. Ngayon, I will answer this very, very quickly because some people, even OFF University alumni, guys, makinig yung mga alumni. Some people are asking, paano yan? Mas mura sa Lazada. Halimbawa, nabili mo yung item ng 300 pesos. Tapos you sell it on your Shopify store for 999. So doble halos. Tumubo ka ng, let's say, nag-profit ka ng 600 pesos ng profit margin mo doon. Is it bad? Do you think that's bad? Do you think you are scamming people because you are selling products at a higher price? My answer is no. Because this is a business, guys, and you should be profitable. Otherwise, wag ka na lang mag-business. I want you to know that hindi lahat ng tao tumitingin sa price at hindi lahat ng tao nag-shopping sa Lazada. May mga tao na 20% lang, okay, value bomb, guys. Wala to sa script, pero sasabihin ko na. 20% lang ng mga tao ang bumibili base sa presyo. So, kapag nakakita ka sa Shopee ng isang product na gusto mong ibenta and you think mabibenta mo siya ng mas malaki yung profit, go ahead and do it. If you can mark up that specific product for like 10 or 50%, kasi ako 50% palagi yung markup ko. 50% kasi may ads pa eh. Magko-cover pa tayo ng Facebook ads natin. Go ahead and sell it. It's a poor mentality. I mean, it's a bad mentality when people say, bakit sa Lazada naman 300 lang? Bakit sa'yo ganyan? Okay lang yan. Meron talaga kayong ma-encounter na mga customers na ganon. Pero I want you to know that 20% lang naman talaga ng mga tao in general ang tumitingin ng presyo. May mga tumitingin, people buy or base their decision buying based on so many things. For example, they're only looking for branded. Hindi sila bumibili ng Divisoria, tatak Divisoria, or walang tatak. There are people like that. Ikaw ba yon? Are you that person? There are also people who are basing their decision-making based on product reviews. Tinitignan muna nila kung marami yung review ng product. It doesn't matter kung mahal yung product so long as it's backed up by review. There are people who are buying products based on recommendation of their friends. If you have a good product and then someone recommended that product to your friend, then they will buy from you. Okay? So I want you to realize that even if you find your products on Alibaba or Divisoria or Lazada or Shopee na mura siya, you can make profit out of that. And there's nothing wrong with that because, hey, we're running a business. You want to become a millionaire, right? And you're not making budol at all. If they don't like to buy from you, then go ahead, so be it. Huwag kang umiyak. Okay? Because there will always be people who will be buying from your store. I assure you that 100%. The proof, kanina lang, nagpakita ako ng screenshot. 1 million a month. Step number 4, create your own website. So, nakapili ka na ng store, nakapili ka na ng audience, so general muna, and then nakapili ka na ng product, nakahanap ka ng supplier, and then the next step is to create your Shopify account, or WooCommerce, or Wix. Step number 5 is to now advertise your brand or your products on Facebook. Ganun lang kadali. And then you take profit. Kakshing, kakshing. Yan. So, I hope you guys are learning. So, ganyan siya. Nawala ba tayo?
Hindi, sis, naka-monitor ako for everything. So, okay naman. Pa-refresh po ng inyong mga internet connection. Make sure po na you're in the highest hill.
Oo nga. Ano muna tayo? Attendance muna tayo. Sino pang nandito?
Roll call po, roll call. We are 675 watching.
Yeah. 3 kasing magkakasunod nakalagay na wala. Do we need SEO sa Shopify? No. Not necessarily agad-agad. Okay na tayo? Sige, iinom muna ako. Roll call muna tayo. Taas ang kamay ng mga magaganda at sexy na nandito pa at gwapo. Please type, I'm here, or you're watching, or you're live pa, or buhay pa tayo, kasi may nakalagay na hindi po. What's hindi po? Okay, nawala. Kailangan lang lumabas at pumasok. How many of you are still here? How many of you are still learning? Raise your hand, or make some emoticon or whatever. I think you just need to refresh. Do you need to register a company if you use a Shopify? In the beginning, no, but well, yes, technically, kasi you will register it via DTI too. So, itatopic din natin yan, pag-aaralan natin yan. Hi, Mara. Okay, so nandito pa tayo. Hi, Rich. Syempre, nandito ang mga magaganda. Buhay pa kayo? Okay, very good. Just checking. Galaw-galaw, PLDT. Huwag ka muna mag-disconnect.
Okay, pipili sila mag-type, sis. Nahihirapan akong sundan sila.
Ang ingay ng chatroom natin. Yeah, learning is energy, guys. Energy, power, energy tayo. Okay, 5, mabilis na to. 5 reasons why you should advertise on Facebook and Instagram. We're running 1 hour. So, number 1 reason why you should advertise on Facebook. Your audience is on Facebook as of 2019, guys. Hi, Simon. Sige na nga, pogi ka na. Yes, pogi ka naman talaga. Gwapo ka talaga. Marami nagka-crush sa'yo sa off. Yes. Alright. So, number 1, your audience is on Facebook. As of 2019 lang to, guys, ha? There are 2.45 billion monthly active users. Hindi ko pa na-update yung slides ko. So, imagine that. Nasa Facebook ang mga tao. Coach CJ, ito po bang tinuro mo kahit anong industry pwede? What do you mean kahit anong industry? Yeah, I could say so. Ayan. So a lot of people are on Facebook. Ikaw nga ngayon nasa Facebook ka, right? I mean, everybody is on Facebook. So there are so many billion subscribers ni Facebook. And these are people who are looking for your products. What you could do is just advertise and put your products on Facebook. You can also put it in Lazada and Shopee. So how many of you here are fond of online selling? Yung mga bumibili online. So ikaw ang isang buhay na patotoo na effective ang online marketing. Kasi tayo man ay bumibili sa Zalora, ano pa ba yung mga iba, even Adidas and Nike, they all sell online as well. Nung nawala ang ABS-CBN, pumasok ang lahat ng advertiser sa Facebook. So, tumaas ang CPM namin. CPM means cost per impression. So, we are paying Facebook. Imagine this, guys, ha. Yung store mo, 24/7 yan na nagra-run. Pwedeng tulog ka, pero kumikita ka. Pwedeng gising yung customer mo, pero ikaw, natutulog ka. and they're buying from your store while you are asleep. That's what we call the power of internet marketing. You get money while you are sleeping. Kumpara sa yung store mo nasa kiosk, let's say meron kang store sa SM, may maliit kang space sa SM, you are paying for that specific space. Tapos pag nagsara yung SM, sarado na, wala ka ng customer. Yeah, Kim Store, 'di ba? So that's the power of it. Yung customers natin 24/7 yan. Huwag kang malilimitahan na let's say, ay, ang dami naman ng online seller. Walang masyadong marunong mag-Facebook ads, guys. Hindi ganun kadami. Marunong lang silang maglagay ng products nila online or boost post. Pero yung malalim na Facebook ads wherein kaya mong talagang paikutin yung revenue and earn as much, or you can also be hired by a company or a client local and abroad na kaya mong i-handle yung Facebook ads nila. That's a high income skill. Remember kanina pinag-usapan natin yung high income skill. What are you offering the client? 'Di ba? 2011 okay lang yung mga data entry sa Upwork, 'di ba? May data entry pa ba ngayon? Dati okay lang, pero ngayon kasi ang labanan na dito guys, skills. So what are you offering to your client? What leverage do you have in order for you to become a premium freelancer? So one offering is that you know how to use Facebook ads because nandito na talaga yung labanan. Sa inventory ng product sa local, dapat meron kang inventory. Like I said kanina, kahit mga 10 items muna just to start your testing phase. Number 2, Facebook ads are cheaper. If you are going to advertise on a newspaper or sa radyo, advertise sa radyo, or wala ng ABS, so GMA, or YouTube, I don't know, mababa rin yata ang ads sa YouTube. Pero imagine, if you're going to advertise on those, gone are the days na yung mga malalaking kumpanya lang ang pwedeng mag-advertise. You, as a very small entrepreneur, you can definitely find the leverage on Facebook ads too. If you have a brand, let's say, meron kang sarili mong clothing line ngayon, or whatever brand that you are selling, apart from being a freelancer, start advertising that on Facebook. Learn Facebook ads so that you can get as many customers as you want. I want to shout out Miss Kay Reyes here. Her brand is mamiyora.com. I created her store just a few months ago. Mga 2 months ago. So ako yung gumawa ng store niya. And then now, ang ganda ng pasok ng income sa kanya only because we put it the website, may presence. Sabi ng isang mentor ko, hindi na lang real estate ang dapat na meron ka ngayon. Kundi, there are 2 things that you should have right now. Write this down, guys. The 2 things that you should have in 2020. Number 1, a must-have is you must have a website. And number 2, you must have social media presence. Pag wala ka niyang dalawang yan, you are going to lose. Okay? Hi, Zay! Yeah, shout out to you guys. Okay, so dapat talaga may online presence ka na in this day and age because people are all on social media. And you guys should be there too because your customers are on social media. Remember? Maraming tao sa Facebook, so you should be there too. Even in Instagram, don't underestimate Instagram. Marami, yung mga social, sa Instagram sila bumibili. So also put your products on Instagram. I don't know kung papasok ang TikTok, kasi di ba may mga TikTok influencers ngayon. Baka pasukin soon ang mga TikTok ads. Hindi rin ako marunong ng YouTube ads, pero yes, Mapi.
Actually, for TikTok, yes. TikTok is becoming a powerful platform for you to
Soon na, no?
advertise.
True.
Usually, it's for influencer marketing. Wala pa pong expert for TikTok kasi bago lang siya for marketing. Pero if you're looking at a powerhouse for purchasing, you can see that most people who are on TikTok, you can predict that they are going to be the powerhouse for buying. So, that's another platform for you to use. So, it's the same as Instagram. Si Instagram kasi is used for cold buying. Meaning, nagbibuild ka talaga ng specific audience to buy. Kasi, usually sa Instagram, branding ang labanan. So, you really need to market kasi ang mga buyers mo doon ay tama, social. So, doon
Correct.
naman sa TikTok naman, younger audience but not necessarily younger na hindi sila bumibili. Kasi millions ang nasa TikTok ngayon. Mas lumiliit yung attention span natin kaya yung mga tao nandun sa TikTok and marami silang challenges. Si Food Panda nasa TikTok and sino pa ba? Meron pang isa, si Cherry Mobile nandun din. The reason that I know is because
Nagtitiktok si sis.
kailangan ko na siya sa aking client. So yes, there's a lot of ways to market in e-commerce.
Magti-TikTok na nga rin ako. Baka mahuli pa tayo. Alright. Thank you, Mappy, for that insight. Galing ng ating admin, no? Sobrang bilib ako dyan, eh. Alright, bilisan ko na lang ha, 6:16 na. Number 3, the targeting capabilities of Facebook are exceptional. You can target people based on location, gender, age, or probably language. So for example, meron kang business na Metro Manila lang yung gusto mong i-cater. You can click on Metro Manila on Facebook and then ang makakakita lang ng ads mo ay people on Metro Manila. So if you're targeting the entire Philippines, click on Philippines. If you want women lang, let's say for example, you're only selling makeup, you can only target people who are women. Ganun ka-strict yung targeting ni Facebook na yung mga marketers nung 1980, 1990 nang wala pang Facebook, they will kill for this, guys. They will kill for this. This is an amazing opportunity for you to market. So why are you not taking this opportunity yet? You can also target by interest, demographics, or behavior. Since we are selling Kopify, labas ko na yung box natin, baka makalimutan. So, itong Kopify na to, nilalaunch namin to sa Facebook ads din. Ang targeting ko dito is coffee, people who love coffee, people who love tea. Ayan. So, you can target people based on their behavior, based on their interest, the things that they like. Yes, okay. And number 4, Facebook increases also the word of mouth referrals. Like, tag someone, di ba may mga nagwa-viral. And people can just tag their friends na, oh, bilin mo naman to, di ba? May mga ganon. O tatag niya yung nanay niya, tatag niya yung asawa niya to buy. And that's also organic. That's coming to your website. And number 5, I got this from my mentor. Social media is the new TV. I want you to let that sink in, guys. Let me pause on number 5 and give you a little bit insight here. Wala nang masyadong nanonood ng TV. Do you agree? Lalo na nawala yung ABS-CBN. Everybody is now on social media. Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, sure. But Facebook. So lahat tayo nasa social media na. And that's the new TV. Lahat tayo, hindi tayo mapakali kapag nawala yung cellphone natin. At pagising sa umaga, anong unang tinitignan? Social media. Right? So, mawala lang ng ilang metro yung cellphone mo, di ba? Palang, hala, sana yung ganun na tayo. I mean, this is the lifestyle that we have right now. And as a marketer, as somebody who wants to earn something, a decent amount of money, we have to leverage on this. There's nothing wrong with leveraging on social media, guys. So long as wala kang inaapakang tao, for as long as yung binibenta mo, hindi naman yung mga budol items, and you are doing this in a decent amount, and you're doing the best that you could, like hard worker ka, why not? Sure, why not, right? So, aralin mo itong maigi. Alright, so balik tayo sa life coach na. This I'm gonna end on this 3 powerful slides. So if you have been browsing on your Facebook account on the last minutes, I want you to refocus on me and on the slides. These are gonna be my wrap up. In closing, I want you to be with me 100%, guys. Are you with me 100% before I jump into the next slides? Say yes, coach. I'm with you. I'm listening. Hi, Daddy. Hi, Kenshin. My family is watching. So let me know, guys, if you are with me before I continue. I want your 100% undivided attention to coach before I begin. Okay. I want 649 comments para maghang yung laptop ni Mappy. Joke lang.
Sorry, sis. Matawa ako. Nakamute ako.
Yeah, okay. So heart or emoticon or like or whatever. I just want to make sure that everybody's here. Okay. So stop what you're doing. These are the most powerful slides that I would ever leave you before I leave you tonight. When life gives you lemon, make a lemonade. We heard that, right? Or better yet, make a lemonade website and sell on e-commerce. Okay? So, eto na. As your coach tonight, I want to leave you with this powerful message before I end. Your first 1 million pesos will be the hardest of all. I want to look in the camera and look into your eye and say your first 1 million pesos will be the hardest. Yes, I'm looking at you. Okay? Pero once na makuha mo yung unang 1 million mo, this is going to be a rinse and repeat process. Why? Kasi alam mo na kung paano siya gawin. Alam mo na yung sistema. There will be rough roads along the way. Hindi gumagana yung ads. Hindi nag-work to. Coach, this is not working. Coach, anong nangyari? Coach, nasuspend ako ng Facebook or nasuspend yung DM mo. Coach, ganito, whatever that reason is. But you will survive. Of you alumni, I am talking to you today and reviving your energy. We have been through so much. Never ever give up. Naiyak na si Coach. Wait lang. This is how I coach, guys. It's really coming from my heart. Kaya effective yung of you because I care for you. I care. Hey, ayokong umiyak. I care for each and every one of you. So, your first million is... Teka lang I'm trying not to be emotional here. Tissue. Sarap. Your first million is going to be the hardest. Kapit ka lang. Kahit na nasuspend ka, kahit na maraming mga bumpy roads along the way of you, we're together on this. Nahirapan ka na't lahat. Nabuhos mo na yung iyak mo, yung luha mo. Ngayon ka ba titigil? Di ba? Trust the process. May mga bumps talaga along the way. Hi, Cecil. Nag-iiyak ka na naman tayo. Sabi, nagpakaiyakin talaga ng coach na to, nakakainis eh. Yeah, you know that, hindi ko kayo binubullshit on this kasi nararamdaman niyo yung energy ko, right? Nararamdaman niyo yung pagtaas ng tono ko, yung pagbaba ng tono ko, yung emotion ko while you're looking at me at the camera. So, di ba? Let's do this together. Tara na. Ano pa ba? Di ba? Masakit na eh. Laban na. Masakit na yung braces mo. Ito, diba? Correct. Another one. Guys, listen to this. It doesn't have to be 10 years before you become a millionaire. Trust me on that. I became a millionaire since 2016. Hindi ganun kadali yung journey, but you will get there. And it's not overnight that it's going to happen. Like bukas millionaire ka na. But it doesn't have to take that long either. I want you to realize that. And I want that to sink in your heart. From my heart to yours, I'm passing that energy to you. It doesn't have to take 10 years of your life. Maybe 1, 2, 3 years is enough. Undivided, full focused 3 years of your life, you will get there. And e-commerce, guys, kahit 2 months, 3 months, very attainable ang 1 million. Na-amaze ako sa mga estudyante ng OFF. Talagang nakafocus sila. Kahit umiiyak kaming dalawa ng estudyante, Coach, gusto ko nang bumitaw. Hindi kaya mo pa yan, ilaban mo pa yan. Christina Hagan, she's about to reach 1 million now. Pero umiiyak yan, Coach, ayoko na, tama na. And then I will say, 1 more. Isa pa, wag ka lang give up. Tapos, 3 days after, magko-comment yan, magme-message yan sa akin, Coach, saya-saya ako kasi ganito na yung sales ko. Ganon yung entrepreneur, guys. Hindi siya isang life, parang patay na yung flatline, di ba? Ang buhay ng entrepreneur is pag-ganon, akyat baba yung emotion natin. But I want you to know that it could only be 1 to 2 years from now. But you have to take action. You have to take action. Okay? There's a price to freedom, and we will guide you every step of the way during the 4 weeks of your life if you are going to enroll in OFF University. My question to you is, what if all it did was change the trajectory of your life for good? is it not worth it? Is it not worth it to bet on yourself? Okay. And the financial freedom has a price to pay. Lahat ng bagay may kapalit. Let me ask you, how much are you willing to pay for your freedom in order for you to achieve your lifetime goal, yung inaabangan mong goal? Yes, it's bumpy, but it's worth it. So in OFF University, I just want to wrap up this one. We will help you through meron pa akong slide sa dulo. Just don't lose me yet. We will help you find your breakthroughs. Also, we will talk like this. I'm gonna do live coaching with you and live coaching with you on OFF University. You will have many more of this heart-to-heart talk with me. We will work on your demons. Kung hindi ka man magtagumpay sa e-commerce, because not everybody is built naman on e-com, but I will slay with you the demons that you are facing, your fears. We will help you on your breakthroughs. Okay? Ano yung fears mo? Alam mo, maraming mga nakagraduate ng OFF University na nagbago sila. Hindi naman milyonaryo agad, pero they are more composed. Kapag nagkakaroon sila ng mga problema, mas na sila, stable na sila emotionally. You know, they can handle themselves. Like, coach, kaya ko to. I'm stronger now. Mas na sila, mas bolder. That's the right term. They are bolder in facing whatever problems that they're experiencing right now. Okay? So we will discuss there, how do you handle the pressure? How do you handle failure? How do you handle money? Kahit naman maging millionaire ka, if you don't know how to handle your first million, you're gonna lose that. Trust me on that. I lost my first 1 million. So I'm gonna share with you what are the strategies in order for you not to lose that 1 million again. We will work on your mindset. And for my last slide, I'm gonna leave you with this. And I hope you write this down. Or please screenshot this screen right now. Paki-screenshot yung nakikita nyo sa screen ngayon. You're already working hard, right? So you might as well get rich. The quicker, the better. And remember that success leaves clues. Ang lahat ng mga successful na tao, nagbibigay sila ng mga pointers, and success will put like trails there. Follow the trail. Where is that going? So if you want me to become your mentor, you don't need to enroll in OFF-U. It doesn't matter. Like I said, if you don't have the money, totally fine with me. I am here with Mappy and the rest of the admins. You stay here in Online Filipino Freelancers. You watch all the posts na ipopost ni Mappy ko, ganyan, ng mga admins dito. We will be here with you every step of the way. You follow us on social media. You follow Mappy, you follow me, click the follow button on Facebook, and I am usually blasting power quotes and motivational on my personal account. So if you want to follow me too, I'm more than willing to be your coach. I remember, yesterday ko ba yung sinabi? Kailan ba ako nag-live? Kahapon? Nung isang araw? Na ang mentor, ang tunay na mentor, handa niyang ibigay yung sarili niya and even offer the shoulders para tuntungan mo. Nayak na naman ako.
Kaya mo yan, sis. Nandito lang ako.
Kaming mga nandito, kaming admins ninyo sa OFF and me as your mentor, we're willing to give our shoulders para umakyat ka. Kasi naniniwala kami na ang napakaraming taong kailangan ng guidance. And this is one powerful line that my mentor told me as well. Do you know the puzzle? Imagine a puzzle, guys. Puzzle. Yung binubuo. Lego puzzle. So I'm gonna put my puzzle here. Ako to. I'm gonna put my puzzle there. And my mentor said, for everyone who puts and finds their puzzles and their place in the universe, 1,000 more find theirs. Let me say that again. For everyone who finds their piece in the puzzle, 1,000 more find theirs. So ikaw, mayroon kang role in this universe. It doesn't matter if it's e-com. I'm not talking about e-commerce anymore. I'm talking about you. mayroon kang role dito sa mundong to. Hindi ka nilagay dito to work 8 hours, 40 hours, just like that. And then the cycle repeats. You are meant to do something great. If I can connect with you on a personal level, like now, like heart to heart, that there's something, the energy that they're feeling right now, like parang, oh, talaga ba? Parang kinakausap ako ng energy. Probably there is something that you need to do. So level up and step up. And I'm encouraging you as your mentor, as your coach, do something. Not for you, but for the people you love. They say that when you fight for the people that you love, you fight twice as hard. Diba? Ang hirap magpigil ng luha. You fight twice as hard para sa kanila. Sabi nga ng Nescafe, para kanino ka bumabangon? Para kanino? Para kanino yung laban na to? Okay? So with that, we are going to conclude this webinar. Thank you so much for staying. 600 plus viewers up until the end. I really, really appreciate it. If you have any questions at all, if you are interested with Batch 9, this is my email, cj@onlinefilipinofreelancers.com. The things that I will not be able to answer right now, drop me a question there and I will be replying to you guys. Okay? So with that, virtual hug. And if you like this video, click on subscribe. If you like this webinar, maybe we could have another one like this. Powerful, life-saving for many of you. So thank you so much for staying up until the very end. We really appreciate your time. We do not take this lightly. So thank you, Mappy, for overseeing this. So,
Sure na sis, walang issue. Anytime, basta't mag-request ka. Anyway, for all of the people who are watching us right now, thank you so much for tuning in and staying with us. You can expect more contents like this from our founder herself. Again, she needs no introduction. She's the founder of Online Filipino Freelancers and she's the founder of the OFF University. And before I let you go, guys, we have Pioneer promo that's gonna be running this October. So feel free to watch out for that. Just make sure na if you do referrals, you're also gonna be a chance to have when you reach a certain amount, Pio is going to reward you, and at the same time, you can also win for a chance to win $50 just by simply signing up dun sa off link natin, and you get 75% bonus and a chance to win $200 din. So the promo will run until October and we will draw by November 3rd. So please watch out for that. And thank you then dun sa mga nagsabi na they want to subscribe to me for the email. So please watch out for that. It will be launching if not within this week. So like you, student pa rin po ako ni si CJ. So I'm going to launch my own branding. Ngayon lang kasi in-doan si e-commerce. So ang hirap i-leverage kasi you're earning na you're earning na ng stable eh. So ang hirap niya bitawan. Yun lang.
time management. Unti-unti.
So, ayun lang guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great night and see you on the next live. And
Sige lang,
by the way,
email lang kayo. Email and then follow us on our personal accounts too. Thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen na ba? Ano ba ako? Stop sharing.
nag-stop share ka na sis. Ako na nagawa.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you
Much
and
love.
bye-bye.
Bye.